Hello, my lovely internet friends. So I'm here just to make a more personal video. It's kind of a weird video to film on Valentine's Day, but I don't know, it just seems right for me at the moment. So let me just say, first of all, this is not a coming out video. This is not me coming out. I'm making this video mainly for people like me who feel the way that I feel, and to just kind of talk about it. It's nice to just talk. I am demisexual. Basically what demisexuality is someone who doesn't experience sexual attraction to anyone unless there's a bond that's formed. It literally means being between sexual and asexual. So I'm right in the middle. And there are some people out there who argue that demisexuality isn't an actual thing, that people just use it as a way to feel special, and that it means that you just have standards. I, as a human, have standards in how I'm treated, in what I want for a partner. I want them to be kind, intelligent, funny, whatever. But I have no control over my sexual attraction towards anybody. I can't just turn it off and on when I please, or say, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I can be sexually attracted to you. It just doesn't work like that for me. I didn't know about demisexuality until maybe over a year ago. When I read about it, I was like, oh, okay, this describes me so perfectly. And oftentimes I would think that there was something wrong with me, or that like I just couldn't be like everyone else, or maybe other people are pretending, but I just couldn't fit in the over-sexualization of people, and I just can't get into the hookup culture. It's not me. I don't feel comfortable in that. Physical appearance doesn't do anything for me. They could be the most attractive person I have ever laid eyes on, but if I just don't feel that bond, that connection, I just don't feel anything. Growing up as a teen, my friends or whoever would be talking about, oh, this celebrity is so hot and sexy and all this stuff, and like it's hard for me to describe a stranger in that way. People would tell me that it was because I was innocent. Oh, she's so cute and she's so naive and all this bull. To those of you who are like me and have gotten that your entire lives, and you're frustrated with that, just know that you are so strong, and that being demisexual, or even relating to some of the things that I talk about, that I'm talking about here, does not mean that you are this damsel in distress. A couple of years ago, I was at a get-together thing with some friends and some non-friends, and the topic of porn came up, and I said that I just don't watch porn. I'm not into pornography. And I felt so judged by it. And so I just kind of like clamped up and I left afterwards. But I was just like, this isn't my thing. It's like, why am I being judged for something I just have no interest in? I'm not judging you for having interest in that. So why are you judging me for not having interest in that? I should also mention that being demisexual is different from being asexual and aromantic asexual. I do have romantic feelings. I just don't have sexual feelings very quickly and very often. I still get crushes, it happens. Oh, I think you're cute. Oh, I think you're this. But it does not mean that I want to sleep with them. And also, when I look into my history, my relationship history, the only people that I've had a sexual attraction for have been people that I've known for a long time. I don't feel sexual attraction towards people that I date, and even in the past, like I don't feel sexual attraction towards them initially. It takes me a while to get there. But it's strange because it's as if like a switch goes off in my body when I suddenly feel those feelings. They're just like, okay, we're here. That's what happens in my body. That's the only way I can describe it. It's like someone ringing a bell and being like, okay, I'm awake now. I should also mention that me feeling this way about being intimate with someone sexually is not a religious thing. I wasn't raised super religious, so it didn't have anything to do with that. It's not a guarantee that if I form a close bond with someone that I'll feel sexually attracted to them. Like, I'm not gonna start making friends and like have sexual attraction to all my friends. Yeah, it's like, it just doesn't happen for everybody. Most of the time it's like, oh, I'm friends with you and we have a close bond, but we're just friends. And so it becomes really complicated and kind of frustrating, because then I'm just kind of like, well, I just don't like anybody. Like that, anyways. And some people would say like, oh, that's so great, like being demisexual. That's a really beautiful thing, because you wait for the trust and the friendship to be there before you know, you can even feel those sexual feelings for anyone. And yeah, I mean, that's great, and it sounds really beautiful. But to me, sometimes it can suck. Some people can take advantage of that, and I was in a situation where I knew somebody for many years, like I grew up with them, and they ended up being very manipulative, and I ended up being really hurt, and that pretty much just like broke my trust with them completely. And so it's a really vulnerable feeling, especially when you don't always feel like sexual attraction towards someone. It feels really hurtful when someone just kind of takes advantage of you. But yeah, that's another story time for another day. It's a story. I want to say, for people who relate to anything that I had to say in this video, just to know that you are not weird. You're not alone. There are other people out there that feel the same way. And sometimes you just gotta own it. That makes you you. And people will love you for it. There will be people that are like, you know what, I respect her. I respect her for that. I'm proud of who I am. You should be proud of who you are too. That's pretty much it for my video today. And I hope this wasn't all over the place. I'll try to edit it in some way that it'll be watchable. Feel free to comment below and tell me your story. I would love to read them. I would be honored to read them. I hope that you guys are having an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching my video and for listening. I really, really appreciate it. More than you guys will know. It means a lot that anybody would want to listen to any of this. And maybe more story times to come, because I definitely have a few stories. Much love, guys. I love you so much. Bye.